of my major aha moments in my PRI journey was after I had taken the head and neck course, the cervical revolution course, probably about the third time. And I was understanding it, but I didn't really know how to apply the information. And I remember the instructor, Ron, saying something that he relaxes necks all the time, or he works on necks all the time, but he never does it by touching the neck. And he also said that necks are regulated by ground pressure. So that was very abstract, but of course, whatever he says, I would write down. And then I found myself in a situation where I was working with a woman once, and I already knew her, so I was free to experiment to a degree. And I could get her, she had neck pain on the right side, very common. And I remember we were able to get her neck pain to go away through some of these standard techniques, a couple of them that you can even find on my website, through that. But then when she would walk around, she would then eventually feel the neck start to get painful again. And so I found that odd, and I had this feeling that this was what he was talking about, that the neck would turn off, the right side of that neck would relax, and the pain would go away when we were working on a technique. And I think we were probably working on a 90-90 or the right side lying left hip shift pullback, adductor pullback, both of which are on my website. I think those were the two techniques we were using, probably working on. We could get her neutral, but eventually that pain would come back. So I had an idea, and I kind of was losing her, I think, because the pain kept coming back. And I remember what I did. It was just kind of like, all right, let's just try something. And I had her stand on her left leg. So she shifted her weight to her left leg. She would sense her left heel, her left knee was slightly bent, and I had her bring her left shoulder down. So she was kind of just standing like this. And when we did that, the pain in her right neck, in the right side of her neck, went away. And then when we had her walk around again, the pain would come back. But as long as she was in this left stance position, the right side of her neck, the pain would go away. And that's when I really understood the neck and the entire system. What she felt was ground pressure regulating her system, regulating her neck. If you're truly on your left leg, why would your right neck muscles be active if they're not trying to help you breathe? So let's say she has no breathing restrictions, no subclavius issues or anything like that. The moment she's on her left leg in true left stance position and sensing her left heel and all these other things I talk about, her right neck muscles would relax and she didn't have pain. If you're truly on your left side, you don't need, your right neck muscles should not be overactive because you're on your left side. When you're on your right side, then those neck muscles should be active because you're on your right side, and that's just normal mechanics. But if you're truly on your left side, the neck on the right side shouldn't be active. That's how this works. That's how you turn off overactive neck muscles, is by giving true left stance position and control. So what I'm going to show you is a backwards stair climb technique. It's called retro stairs. But I highly recommend, you don't have to go you could just practice it. I would have anyone practice this. And for two reasons. When you do it, here's the left side, that left hip will shift back and that pelvis will rotate to the left. So you're getting this left AFIR position as long as your left knee is bent, which it will be because the foot's gonna be on a stair. And what's the other reason? You will be. Oh, and the left leg will be slightly internally rotated. Okay, so you're getting into left AFIR position, so you're in left stance from a pelvis biomechanical standpoint. So you're getting out of this right AIC pattern, out of this left AIC pattern and into a right AIC pattern, okay? The other reason is because you're going to, here's the left side, you're going to compress and round the left side of the rib cage. Compress. The magic word for this video and kind of in all of PRI is compression on the left side. So as you compress through the left side, you decompress the right side and the right neck, the right rib cage. Let's go. So what you're doing is, this is the left side, back, down, compression through that left side. And how is that being created? Is it the muscles? Is it really the adductor, the hamstring, the glute medius? Is it all of that? No, the ground. So don't tell me, people automatically say, well, how do I feel the muscles properly? Position, sensing your weight shift to the left, compression, and sense of the ground. That will turn on your muscles immediately. You don't go searching for, immediately if you do it correctly, or if you have proper instruction, or if you're ready for that technique. Some people will not be able to do this, and I can't tell you why. Without working with someone directly, I can't say why they won't be able to do this, aside from they can't position themselves properly, they don't know what they're doing, which is most people, and don't take that the wrong way. No one knows what they're doing. So they don't know what they're doing, can't position their body correctly because they don't really understand the technique, or can't overcome restriction on the right side, which can occur. So there's a lot of different reasons why you may not feel things properly, but then I can't really exactly say for each individual who may ask in the comments why. I can't really tell you. So now I'm just going to show you what it looks like. And looking at my laptop right now, you just find a step, and you're going to see that I place my weight back onto my left heel. My left knee will then move slightly in, and at that point I have all that left side musculature, and I maintain that position as I push through the heel and extend my knee. So I had my left adductor, my left glute medius, my left hamstring engaged, my back was rounded. Now I'm going to do the right leg. I'm staying on my left heel. I'm going to put the right foot up on the step, sensing my right big toe. I have to move closer a little bit because I was a little too far away. I'm going to sense my right big toe and my right arch, not the right heel. I shift into that right hip. I feel my right glute medius and my right glute. My back stays round, and I push up. And that's it. You can watch that video a couple times, slow it down. All I'm doing, when I start with my left leg, I'm with my right foot on the ground, I'm sensing the arch. I put my left foot up on the step. My weight, I put the weight back on that left heel, and you see my body shift to the left, and you see that compression being created through that left hip and left rib cage. And then I maintain that position as I push up. For the right leg, I start with my left foot on the ground, sensing that left heel. I put my right foot up on the step, sensing my right big toe and my right arch. You don't need more right heel under most circumstances. At that point, as I put my weight back on that right foot through the right arch and right big toe, I feel my right glute and glute medius. My back stays rounded, and then I push up through that foot. And that is creating compression in the places that we need it, and decompression in the places we need it, depending on which foot is on the step.